We always do that. We always do the
You got it. It's classic. What's up, gamers?
Hello, DadBodians, and welcome back
Hi.
to another us playing Minecraft because we don't want to not play Minecraft right now.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about the podcast, so it did not come out on what day was it supposed to come out? The 11th? It did not come out the 11th. I
Yeah.
should have probably, but I was sick. I think
It's okay. We can
the
have a
week
sick day.
before the first week of October.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'll
But
try.
we're here now.
Try
and
and
that's
get
what
it. I'll
matters.
try and get it out.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, so we're playing new Minecraft. This is gonna be kind of a visual episode. I'm sorry, listeners. We're playing a new Minecraft server. It's a Minecraft mod of beta 1.7. It's called
sir.
Better Than Adventure, and it's pretty epic.
Yeah.
It's reminiscent of old Minecraft where you just don't really know anything and you have to figure it out, you know? But it's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
interesting 'cause
overwhelming.
it's
It's like very
Yeah.
it's very Minecrafty,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, I like it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of changes that are being made. It's like, it feels like it's like a very valid direction Minecraft could have taken.
Yeah.
I feel like, so it's just interesting to like see like, it's basically like playing Minecraft sort of like for the first time again. Even though there's a
Yeah.
lot that I still know, but like, you know, there's some new interesting stuff that I haven't really seen done in other mod slash mod packs before. Which I think is pretty epic.
I'm gonna
Like the whole season changing and
yeah,
stuff.
the seasons change and then it gets foggy, which the fog sucks. I wish I could turn it off. But,
yeah,
you know.
I'm not a big fan of fog, but
Okay, I'm
It is what
gonna
it is.
take a tour around the place, I guess. So here's Season's
Yeah.
house. Season writes. He's got the death pit
Season,
down
man.
to down to
He does have the
spikes.
death pit. Yeah.
I'm Season. If you're listening, I apologize. I'm not a huge fan of the color choices in your house, or in his house.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not enough
He did
contrast. I feel like there
birch
should
and-
be a little more. I like the
Yeah.
pink. I think the pink's fine. I'm not a huge fan of the green windows. I like the inside.
Oh yeah, his tinted windows. They're
Yeah.
kind of weird. Yeah.
And then I feel like the roof needs to be dark to contrast with the light of the normal
Yeah.
house. But I'll let the man be. You know, it's still like an improvement of what he usually does. I feel like, which
That's
is just
true. Yeah.
the same
the
build,
classic
the classic
triangle.
triangle build.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the man. Then over here we got Saikus. Shout out Saiku, the only viewer / listener of the podcast. He's got glass dome moment up here.
Yeah, he's got like some crazy glass city.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
don't
here's
throw
like
stones
his-
in his house.
Dude. Here's his hut. Dude, he's still got cherries and food in here, bro. That was his starting hut. He's got I don't know what flag that is. Probably Scotland.
I think
don't
it's
know.
Scotland, yeah.
Then we got the backrooms entrance up into the up into his little sky place. His bed is fucked because it will
Oh.
spawn you at spawn and not at the bed. We are a
Oh.
ways away from spawn
Yeah.
currently. So
We
yeah.
are.
Yeah, here's his stuff. Here's I'm rooting through all your stuff, Psycho. I'm sorry. Whoa, he has sponge? What?
Yeah, there's sponge. You can find it. It's really rare, but it's just kind of sitting in water sometimes. I actually found some sponge before, so it's pretty sick. I don't think sponge is in this version, so I think they added that back in.
I feel like it
Yeah.
was. I feel like it was at least in beta 1.8.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't think
I
it had
think
any
there might have
functionality
been
to it. It was just sponge.
That, and I think it was unobtainable. But
Yeah, it was just a creative item.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're working our way up to Chip Blaze's house. He's on fucking Mount Olympus, Olympus up here, dude.
Yeah.
He's on fucking high and mighty type beat. I have to walk all the way up, and there's no sprinting.
Yeah, I need to make a rail system to get up here and down.
Yeah,
Chop down all my trees.
this is our form of a Minecraft Let's Play of just fuck it. It's the podcast. Who cares?
Yeah. Killed two birds with one stone, as I like to say. Only I like to say. No one else is allowed to. No one else is allowed.
Pig. You pig.
Dude, you're fucking a pig?
No. We got troll.
Okay, man.
And then we got Angry Finn.
Oh,
this is his house. Pretty epic.
You're in my house. Oh.
Colorado flag. I don't know why.
Oh my god, you just doxed me. Oh my god.
No. Your house is always are fucking epic, dude.
Thank you.
I took this funny jet-out roof from yours.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah. It's a very common building technique in the real world.
Yeah, he's got the back deck.
I need to add more to it. Whoa, back dick.
Whoa. Well, yeah. He's got a pretty fucking epic... Oh, dude, there's someone prancing around in your fucking crops, dude.
Oh my fucking god.
Look at this prancer down here.
Slaughter. Slaughter him.
Okay. If that's what you want me to do.
They fuck up all the crops?
Nah, it's fine. Surprisingly, none were fucked up. It was just a cow.
Do animals still trample crops in this version?
I feel like they do. But I don't...
They should.
He was jumping around.
Yeah, what a bitch.
He was yumping around.
It's not fair.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then... Oh, wait, I should take the rail system down to the mine.
Oh, yeah, do it up.
So he's got a sugarcane farm. Pretty epic.
Yes, sir.
Oh, do you have your fucking minecart up here, bro? Where's your minecart?
I don't know.
It probably went all the way down.
Just come make one.
I don't have iron on me.
Well, I have iron. Just make another.
I don't want to waste your iron, bro.
It's fine. I have plenty.
Okay.
I have at least 2.
Whoa, you do have at least 2. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's what mining gets you.
No, I'm not going to take it. What?
Okay.
Where's your graduate?
Wait, you're not making the...
No, I meant like I made it. Yeah, I was going to take more than I... But I did not. Because I'm a man of my word.
Good.
Whee! Let's go.
Where?
Why is there no sound?
Yeah, I don't know. Sound is weird in this version. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I've noticed, but...
I'm going to send this one back up.
Alright. I'll come await its arrival.
But yeah, this is the mine. We're next to each other, kind of. So his mine connects to my mine.
Yeah, that is how it goes.
And he mines on Y11. I mine at Y12. So it's funny, little one block annoyance.
That is a bad moment.
Not even a difference at that point. It's an annoyance.
Yeah,
but it's all G.
I don't see the minecart coming up.
Does it get stuck on the way up if there's no one in it?
Maybe. That would be stupid if it did.
That would be stupid. This is my entrance to my mine. I fucking took me a minute to add all these lights and all the shit. Have you seen the new entrance to my mine?
No, I have not.
Ooh,
I'll have to check it out. Sounds epic.
I'm thinking about just making this a pure drop down instead of having the ladders here, and then having a separate area where you do the boat elevator, where you just click straight up and you can just get up really fast.
Or you do a piston elevator.
Yeah, but boat elevator, you just like look up and then right click a million times and you're good.
That's fair.
You know,
probably easier. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my house is pretty sick in my opinion. I'm still working on it. I still got a bunch of shit to do. Yeah, I'm still not really happy with the spruce logs. I need to change that up there. I need to fucking... I feel like I can't settle on one like ceiling texture or one floor texture. So it's just a mishmash of bullshit, but it's kind of epic, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's kind of epic, yeah. It's got variety.
Yeah, variety, and it like separates the areas a lot more than just the same, you know.
Yeah.
Let me go down here, and then there's my basement. I did not know this. So this mine has trommels, which are like it gets the stuff out of like dirt, you know. So this will go, and then it'll just be like, boop, and then pop out. Will it? Come on, there it is.
Should.
So there's some clay. Baskets collect stuff. They're like this mod's version of hoppers. I didn't know that you could just put them next to a chest and then it works. So I built this bullshit for no reason. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably rethink this or just keep it because it's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, on a normal podcast topics, what are you? Time to actually pod. What are you doing right now, big man? Like generally, like.
It's just a lot of school. That's how it is every day these days. But a lot of games also.
Yeah,
a lot of games. I'm in a game design club, and that is a lot of gaming. And we're always making games because we just finished a game jam a little while ago. For Ludum
Dare.
Ludum Dare or whatever.
Ludum Dare.
However you pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Ludum Dare.
Yeah.
But it was fine. That game didn't end up very good. There was a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, it was a bit rough, but it's understandable because there was a lot of people on it. And
yeah, I think the problem was that there was just too many people because everyone I think was thinking like, oh, well, there's like 7 people on this team, so I only have to put in 1/7 effort. But then only half, like less than half of the people actually added anything. And so we were just really unproductive. Yeah. And I felt like the whole time I was just like, okay, I guess I'm just going to do everything myself.
The classic. Classic ship plays neutral zone.
That is how it goes. Yeah. We use Unity for that, which I think Unity is not really that good for like a quick, fast like project like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it takes a long time to like, I don't know, just to get like the code like working and stuff because it's very, very feature heavy.
Yeah.
Which is good and bad. I mean, like it would be good for like a really big, massive game, but really, unless you're doing like working for a full-on studio, making a huge game like that, it's just kind of not really super great for smaller games.
Yeah.
Obviously, people have made a lot of good small games with it, but like. We're using Godot for our new game now, which we have to get done at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But Godot is much better. It's way more lightweight, and I just feel like I'm not bogged down with all this extra stuff hanging around in the editor. Like I can kind of just focus on, what I need to do to get it done. But obviously there will be plenty of people who disagree with that line of reasoning, but that's fine. It's an opinion.
Godot kind of seems a bit more streamlined than Unity.
Yeah,
like
it's. I feel in my opinion, I think it's a lot more intuitive to use. Just the interface is just more straightforward, and I think part of that is because Unity has been around since like 2005.
Yeah,
and so there's just been so much time, like. A lot of compatibility things where it's like, oh, people have been using this engine for almost 20 years, so we have to like keep like a same sort of like design for some things. Whereas Godot is really new, relatively speaking.
So it's like it's more spry than Unity.
Yeah, it's like and they're making a lot of like really big changes, which is bad in some ways, but mostly a good thing, I think. Because like obviously, if you want to port your game to a new version, it's gonna be you're gonna have to change a lot of stuff. But it's good though because they're making a lot of really good steps, adding more features.
Yeah,
and that'll slow down over time as they sort of get up to speed with the rest of everyone else. But
I haven't really messed around with Godot too much. I've just made that one particle scene that you helped me with.
Yeah.
But like it seemed very interesting. Like the node-based stuff seemed interesting. It's just like some things about it were kind of frustrating for me because I'm just like I just want to put down a box that has collision. Like that's all I want to do right now. And
it takes really time to kind of figure that stuff out. Yeah. Looking back, it was really straightforward. It's just a color rect, but
yeah.
Now we know. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like there's things like that. You just have to learn what the nodes are and what they do. But once you really get the hang of that, it's pretty like straightforward from there. And looking at the documentation is great. Obviously, they do really good documentation actually, with like examples and everything. So, which kind of makes up for the lack of tutorials because there's a ton of tutorials, but they're all for 3.5 or whatever, the 3.0 version. So
yeah.
They're outdated, and a lot of them don't work with 4. Luckily, there's been a few that I've been able to kind of like look through and then like convert into the new function names and stuff for 4, and they still work fine. But
yeah,
you kind of have to like really dig through the documentation if you're gonna do that. So, but I've liked it. I think it's really good for basically anything that's like not a AAA game.
Yeah.
Like you could do a AAA game in Godot technically, but I think
definitely more indie focused.
I don't know. Yeah, for sure.
Especially with like the community around it, like I feel like it's a lot more I don't know, a lot more easy to find some things than with Unity. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Unity seems like too big where it's like it doesn't really seem as focused of a like a fan base or user base.
I think Godot like it has a really like just a very strong and open community where like everyone's like hopping on this new epic open source program. It's like let's help each other out. Whereas I've seen a lot of times with Unity stuff where it's like someone asks, they're obviously a beginner and they're just asking some like basic stuff and they just get fucking attacked for not knowing. They're like, this is really basic stuff. If you've ever taken any beginner course, you should already know this. And then they don't even answer the question. I just feel like there's a lot of toxic people in the Unity community.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's just what happens when it's old. So
whenever people get jaded. Me.
Good. But I've had a good time with Godot. I just like it's a new thing. I mean, it's like 2014 is when they started.
Well,
but, relatively.
Definitely new to you right now, obviously.
Yeah. And to a lot of people with all the Unity changes. So.
Oh yeah, the Unity CEO stepped down.
Yeah. That's just fucking He goes in, fuck shit, then leaves. It's like, bruh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, I got my baby girl Godot, so it's
especially since you come from a game maker background, so it's probably a lot easier, especially like 2D stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's surprisingly similar to Unity in a lot of ways. Godot is honestly. Just this, like, a lot of the same features. It's funny, but GameMaker is one of the shittiest, like it's supposed to be like a beginner engine, have a lot of really easy stuff. But when you really get down to it, it's like there's a lot of stuff that's just absent. Like Godot has, built-in physics collisions, and they calculate collision movement, all that shit for you.
Yeah.
It's all nice and tidy and bundled up and easy to use functions. But GameMaker's just like, Nah, you do all that shit yourself, and it's really hard.
I remember trying to make levels in fucking for Pogo Rocket was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrid, dude. It was the worst experience in
Game
the
Maker
world.
is fucking old. It's actually even older than Unity. It's like 1999.
Man.
So
yeah,
I'm by Game Maker. It's a bright moment. But
yeah,
you know,
it's also kind of a problem because you've been using it for so long that you've kind of just like it's easier for you to like start to make things in it.
Yeah, you know? I think I'm at a point honestly where it's way easier with Godot now.
Okay,
even though I've only been using Godot for like a few weeks.
Yeah,
just because it's just a lot better. Because like the big thing with Godot that I very much like over Unity is that the 2D is completely separate from 3D, and all the functions for 2D shit is just 2D. So I don't have to deal with 3-dimensional coordinates and stuff when I'm just working with 2D.
Yeah.
And some people complain or whatever the fuck and say, oh, but I think it's so much better to do it that way, just from a actual like making a real game perspective rather than just a, you know, engine perspective or whatever.
It's also just easier to wrap your head around as a coder, I feel like, because it's just 2 things you have to worry about, not 3 at the same time.
Yeah, it's just a lot easier and like just more intuitive to use, honestly. And like you can always do 2D in a 3D scene if you want, which is what I like about it too. Like, and I mean, Unity does have like a 2D template or whatever, but a lot of their like one thing that was kind of a struggle using Unity for that game jam for Ludum Dare. Was that like there was both a like sprite ordering depth and then also the Z depth, like the Z coordinate.
Yeah.
Which is just really fucking whack because
usually it's just like, Z index, right?
Yeah, like the Z is the ordering, which is how it like is in Godot. But there was 2, and so you get these really weird situations where you have to like make sure the Z is always like the same for every sprite if you use the ordering or just use the Z. It's like it's just a weird, like I don't know why there's both. I get that, and it's just because, you know, they don't have like that like distinction between 2D and 3D functions. So
I think didn't Unity just was solely 3D at the beginning?
Yeah, for a long time it was. I'm pretty sure. I think that's like why they made it in the first place, just for 3D stuff. But
yeah,
it was I'm glad to not use Unity anymore, honestly.
Yeah,
Godot is the future. Could make some pretty cool stuff in Godot. I do want to try 3D stuff in Godot at some point.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's not too bad. I'll have to see. It's definitely pretty solid for 2D stuff. I'll have to see about 3D. But they've been doing a lot of improvements though recently to just stole their like 3D rendering shit. That's been getting a lot better. Also, quick question. Which way was the desert again? Southeast?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they like recently updated like a lot of their, because one gripe people have with Godot was that their 3D rendering kind of looked like ass.
Yeah.
Just because it was such a small game, like team working on the engine, they just didn't really have the. But they've with 4.0 though, it's way better now. It looks pretty comparable to Unity. I mean, like Unity does have their HDRP like render pipeline, which is definitely looks better than Godot, but you know, again, Godot isn't for AAA stuff. Like it's clearly designed for, you know, small to medium sized projects. I'm a Godot. Oh yeah, I guess there's like a debate about what like people who use Godot are called.
Yeah.
And I think my favorite so far is Gods. Or whatever it was, I think Godot does actually. What does it even mean? Well, I think there's like a literal translation,
What about
which is just
Godogre?
maybe
It's all Godogre now.
Godogians.
Godogians.
Yeah,
We got DadBodians and Gododians.
well, let's go. There's not enough Odians in the
Yeah.
world. We need more Odians.
Shout out Odin.
Let's go.
Imagine
Yeah.
shouting out at fucking God. Like an actual God. Shadow God.
That would be pretty crazy.
Pretty funny. And then he's like, hey. On Twitter,
Yeah.
God gets on Twitter like, hey, Fuck. Yeah, that seems it seems pretty epic. I want to try and get more into it. I remember shit talking Godot, and I feel like at the time it was kind of valid.
It was okay. I think I did it one. I never like fully shit talked
Well,
it.
yeah, but it was just like it seemed like the Burger King of
yeah.
game
At that
making
time, it was
things.
like I could see it was still like, you know, I need to wait a little bit longer until I feel like this is really ready
Yeah.
to like start messing with. And I did, and it's good now. So
Yeah,
we're cool. I got no bad blood.
you're jaming,
Yeah. Jame making.
dude. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking about adding a big tree above my base, but I don't know if I want to do that actually. You know, this big tree is
Gonna kind
moment.
of fucking suck.
It's gonna
'cause
suck.
We don't have elytras, so
Yeah, but we do have full leather armor.
that is true. That is true.
So in this mod, real quick, DadBodians, full leather armor, fucking fully blocks fall damage. Basically,
Yeah.
I fell from my house all the way down to bedrock, and you saw how long that tunnel was if you were the viewer. I fell all the way down there without water and took 2 hearts of damage, I think.
Yeah. It's pretty
So
crazy.
full leather is the goat of fall damage reduction.
Yes, sir.
Because there's no enchants in this fucking mod. So in this version of
which is an
Minecraft.
interesting pivot.
And I like that they are doing it this way where it's like, okay, well, we don't have the ability to do enchants. So let's just have a gameplay thing for doing them instead. Like gold tools are still touch and fucking like full diamond is fire resistance. Full steel is blast resistance. You know, like that type of shit. That's why we have like this funny thing over here.
Yeah, I do like that. I think it's just another like way it kind of pivots away from regular Minecraft type shit.
And it's something that I didn't really like think of that Minecraft could have done, you know? Like could still kind of do. Where like there's just like an in-game way of doing this type of thing
That
instead
would
of
be cool if
like
it did.
it encourages getting certain items like gold shit because you want to get you want to get ice or something, so you make gold tools, you know.
Yeah.
It like encourages having multiple pieces of armor on because it balances your stats out better. You know.
Yeah, it makes like stuff that usually sucks, like gold tools, actually kind of useful.
Yeah,
which is good. Yeah, I wish Minecraft did more of that instead of just loading us with more enchantments and stuff.
Because you just in base Minecraft, you just get mending. You get the best tools. Get mending. Get unbreaking. Efficiency on your pick, and like everything actually. Efficiency on all your tools. Like just and you just sit there at a mob grinder for 1,000,000 years, and then you enchant, and then you sit there again. There's no gaming.
Yeah.
There's no playing the game. There's no actually going out and getting shit anymore. Like sure you can do it, but it's not really encouraged to do that for the best things in the game. Like the only time that that's encouraged is whenever you need netherite, and people just strip mine netherite like crazy. So it's not really. Like, if netherite was locked to, like, bastions, people would not have a good time because the game is, like... But at the same time, I feel like it would just encourage that, like, go out and do the thing to get the thing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bruh moment because at this they've kind of locked themselves into a corner of if it's not obtainable any other way, it's, you know, people are going to be mad.
Yeah, Minecraft moment. Mojang moment.
Why can't you just make an altar to a Minecraft god and fucking get a certain like a chance of getting an item that's insanely good, but you have to like sacrifice a bunch of shit.
That would be cool.
You know, the altar of Herobrine. Make it in the game.
Yeah.
Make it official.
Yeah. I do wish there was more like, it's like not that literal form of sacrifice, but more like, you know,
like in this game where it's like
think about shit more.
I have a bunch of different armor pieces on, and I have like good rounded resistances.
Yeah,
you know, like that's the thing. I don't have full diamond, and that's like because I don't care about having full fire resist. You know, and that's like kind of a sacrifice that I have to make. Is like, okay, well I could have full diamond because it's diamond. Oh my god, it's so blingy and epic. But at the same time, it doesn't do good with gameplay, so I kind of have to like, and also like leather armor, it doesn't have good durability, so I have to like, you know, keep it locked away or in my inventory most of the time.
I feel like that's like what a combat update would need. You know?
Right.
Just like more options. I feel like when you play Minecraft, modern day Minecraft, I don't ever think for 1 second as to like what enchantments I'm choosing or anything like that, because it's just it's so like there's no branching paths. It's just here is the progression of getting better shit, and
here's the best enchants in there. You can have unlimited amounts. You know, pretty much.
Right.
It's like if it was limited to like 3 enchants per item, that would be a big change up, and I feel like a lot of people wouldn't like it at first, but once it like got in the game, I feel like people would have a better understanding of
at least what they could do, like, you know, just to not piss people off. Just give us some different stuff, like maybe actually add some new gameplay instead of another mob. Like just like what this mod does, like add armor that like protects you in like different ways just inherently. And they kind of did that with like the turtle helmet, because it gives you water breathing. But I wish they would do more of that, because I think it makes armor way more interesting. It's not always just this fucking
and like,
and same with weapons.
Maybe make the elytra weaker in some ways, like not like that it flies less or that it has less durability, but like that it takes away from your shit more. Because like not having a chest plate can be a big thing if it's like if you're constantly getting attacked, right? But I feel like it's not necessarily that big once you have netherite stuff.
No,
so maybe make it so that chest plates are way bigger on your armor than they used to be, you know? And so like a chest plate is actually a decision whether you want to have it on or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the problem is that you can just load everything with protection 4 and you're invincible, basically.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like, it's the point of even having a chest plate at that point.
I don't know. It's just it's a bruh moment. Or maybe make it so that the balance is like certain enchants reduce the durability of an item's like max durability that it can have. So yeah, you can repair it and have unbreaking on it, but it still is like limited, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like something like that where it's a give and take and not just, oh, it's crazy good. Like, you know,
right.
Because that's the only downfall of Minecraft is that you get to this point where you're just bored flying around.
You're just God.
You're God.
Like no...
and you don't have an incentive to actually build shit. Like in this mod, there's no end goal. Like there's no there's no ender dragon, there's no nether fortresses. I'm building my house because I like the building in this, and I'm limited in my choices of what I can build with, and it's interesting to do.
I think the limitation is kind of makes it way easier to build stuff.
And it just
you don't have.
It's more fun to build in this right now. At least, like I have like ideas that I want to do, but I'm also like, okay, I don't really have a lot of items, so let's just focus on this part of my house right now. But in base game Minecraft, I would probably be like, oh, I have so much shit I want to do. I have to get this, I have to get that, I have to, and I don't have this time to be like, focus on this. You know? Focus on this right now. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of players have that where it's like they get over in their heads or whatever, over their head. About what they want to do. I don't know. It's just funny Minecraft moment.
Minecraft. No way.
God.
Also got that
Man.
mob vote coming up. Oh, that's open now.
I'm abstaining. I am abstaining from the mob vote because I just don't care anymore.
I don't even care enough to abstain because I feel like that's more of an effort than
No,
just
it's
voting.
not. It's not.
I don't know. But it's like choosing not to vote is like, well, I'm boycotting Mojang because I don't.
No,
but it's like
that's not my feelings on it. I just don't care anymore. It's bullshit mobs. So I'm like, whatever. It's just gonna be like, there's no point to doing this. The mobs have no effect on the actual game. So what? Why? Yeah.
I wish they didn't have to do mob votes. Why can't we just? I think it would be better if we could just like vote on just ideas that they curate and then but not necessarily the idea they add into the game though. Like the fact that it's like these are the 3 mobs and we will add the one that is voted for. I feel like that's part of the big problem.
Yeah,
because it's like we're just stuck with what we got. There's no room for like new and interesting ideas.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And it's kind of a bro moment.
But like the player base of Minecraft is like old fogies and children. There's no like, there is like obviously in between because it's such a big game, but like I feel like the majority, like the loudest majority of people playing Minecraft are the children or the complainers like us, like fucking. So I'm just not. I just don't care anymore. Like I'm just like fuck it. I don't.
That's fair.
It's Minecraft. It's gone to second place on my favorite games of all time list just because they don't do a good job of updating the game anymore. Like, so I just, I'm abstaining. I don't give a shit. Like, it's fine. It's Minecraft. I'll hop into it occasionally. I like this version a lot more, even though I didn't grow up with it. It's like, even nice without the mods, like I like beta Minecraft a lot.
Yeah. I think like at this point, any other game would have already been like done with their updating. You know what I mean?
Definitely. But the whole gimmick of Minecraft is that it's an infinite for so much
money. Oh, I can't wait. That one quote from Agnes really still haunts me.
Where it's like,
the one where she's like
50 years or whatever.
Next like 50 years. I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna be on my deathbed. The Minecraft 1.40 is gonna come out.
This is why I don't care.
One mob. Yeah.
I kind of want to like play the side games where it's not like the main Mojang team, like Legends or whatever. Seems kind of cool.
They're fine. I've watched a lot of like Legends. It's just I feel like the problem with their side games and like dungeons included is just kind of like they bank really hard on the fact that it is a Minecraft branded thing.
Yeah. But I liked dungeons quite a bit. Like, I mean, I've never really gotten to Diablo, but like I liked dungeons. Like,
I have my gripes with dungeons.
It's just that it got a little bit too repetitive and I got burnt out of it. But I think it's just because we played it so much.
Well, I think the problem with dungeons for me is that like it's the actual content that's there is way more shallow if you actually play through the game, because once you beat the game, that's it. Like it's only just more of that same exact thing, but bigger number.
Yeah.
And it's just really boring. There's nothing to do really after you beat the game. It's just an endless loop of kill bigger number, get bigger number armor, and repeat forever.
Yeah.
It just like it's a bro moment because it was fun playing through the like initial story stuff, but after that I'm just like, well, shit, this game, that's it. Like I've played through the story stuff. It's just kind of lost all of its like, funness for me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But, yeah. And like, I've played some of the DLC stuff, season and stuff, but it's just it doesn't really add anything like new. All it is that it's the same shit, but like it's basically like skins in a way, even though I know it's not, but it's just a different armor piece with slightly different stats. It doesn't actually offer anything new.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with it.
That's understandable. I think a lot of those like types of RPGs do that, where it's just like it's just the same after you beat it, but like there's definitely a player base for that. I mean, look how many Destiny players there are, even though that's an MMO. Like that's they do the literal exact same, where it's like, oh, it's totally new, guys. Like the last big change to gameplay in that game was Strand, but I feel like that was kind of still they could have done a lot more with their shit.
Can you sleep, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's just not my type of game.
But yeah, it's definitely Season's type of game, though. He likes the repetition.
I don't. When I play game, I need new shit going on, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, even like Factorio, which I have a lot of time spent, it starts to get a little boring after doing the same thing over and over. And that's why I'm sort of waiting on the expansion, which... Oh man, I could talk about that forever. There's a lot of really interesting stuff they're doing with that, I think. And I like that they're like, I think they're treading a very fine line of adding, like changing base gameplay enough to make it interesting, but also trying not to piss everyone off, you know? That kind of thing, which I think is exactly what Minecraft should do, but they don't. But like a lot of stuff, like core stuff, like they added this whole system of quality, so items can have like a quality value.
Yeah.
And some people are like, "Oh, this is gonna be annoying because I'm gonna have to get the highest quality item. It's gonna take 1,000,000 years." But I'm glad that like they're making meaningful changes to core gameplay and not just you know, it's not just reskinning the game. Like that, and like trains can go like up on like over other tracks now on bridges and shit. It's pretty epic.
Let's go.
Not gonna lie. Oh, and obviously you can go to different planets. That's a big part of it. So, but oh shit, yeah. There's actually gonna be a new Friday Factorio facts today. I have been waiting for that.
I never really got too into Factorio because it was too big brain for me. Like,
yeah, it is like you really have to be prepared to fully dive into it. You know,
like even Satisfactory, I got kind of into Satisfactory, which is Satisfactory is really fun, but it's still like a bit too much. Like, okay, I just have to like keep doing this. You know, like I don't know. Like I just don't know really where to go to like make the gameplay more interesting. Like I don't know what to make. Like how to do exactly what I need to do, because I feel like especially like Satisfactory and Factorio, I'm too scared to go out too far because I feel like I'll just die and it's not going to be fun. Like it's just going to be a bruh moment. And, you know.
Well, I feel like that's one thing. So Factorio, you don't really have to go out and do anything, which is what I kind of like that. But with Satisfactory, I found like there's a lot of things in that game that you have to go out and explore stuff. And personally I feel like that's a weird, like it kind of conflicts with its automation theme.
Because automation is like it's one base and you expand on it and you build it in one area.
Like you automate those systems, but now it's like in Satisfactory there's all this stuff you have to go do manually and there's no way around it. That I'm not huge with on Satisfactory. I think that's why I don't play it like as much as I do with Factorio. I also feel like in a way like Satisfactory being 3D doesn't really offer any advantage in terms of just gameplay. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I just feel like they don't really use it in a way that they couldn't just do in 2D, I guess, if that makes sense.
Like having like the point was and like shit like that.
I mean, the whole height in Satisfactory to me has always been just an annoyance rather than like a meaningful gameplay thing. But it's still a good game though. I mean, It's definitely one of the better automation games, but I think that's just my reasons for why I hold Factorio higher than Satisfactory.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a new game that is coming out pretty soon, which is sort of like I guess Factorio and Satisfactory, another automation game. I forget exactly what it's called. You're like robots. It's multiplayer. It seems pretty interesting, so I might take a look at that once it's fully out. I think there's a demo for it right now, which I might play. If Steam Next Fest is still going on, I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know when that ends. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm so tired of having so many choices.
It's in general, like games and
just, yeah. I look through my Steam library and it's like, it just takes me so long to pick something.
Well, you know how to fix that.
What, uninstalling? It's not even that. It's just
That's one part of it.
It's really not.
It's one part of it.
Me. Well, because I don't have the barrier of installing because it's only going to take me a few minutes, so it's not a big deal. So that doesn't really do anything.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, I think about playing a game and think about what it's going to be like playing it, and then I think of something I don't like about the game, and I'm just like, and then I don't play it.
Yeah.
And it's just an infinite loop of going through my entire Steam library and saying like to every single game. And it's a bro moment.
Yeah.
Because there's always like one game that does this one specific thing better, but then doesn't in this other area, and it's just like, I don't know. It's frustrating. I have just way too many options. I wish it was so easy back in like the PS2 days.
Yeah.
You know, I had like 10 games. Take your pick, you know. Do you feel like Attack of the Toy Bots, Spider-Man 2,
Baldur's Gate, whatever that was?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Then you pick the one you want to play, and then that's what you play for the day.
Yeah.
But it's not that easy anymore.
Dude, with me.
And then also now there's like, yeah.
With me, it was the Wii. It was just like Wii Bowling.
Yeah.
Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Or Minecraft.
The other problem
on
that's true.
Tablet, bro. Ooh.
I did play a lot of Minecraft. I don't know. And there's also like this, now it's like gamer guilt if you don't play a new game.
I like kind of understand that, but I don't.
Because every single person you talk to is like, oh, have you played this new game yet? I've been playing this. It's pretty epic. You should play it. But it's like, it just makes you not want to even play it more.
Yeah, that I feel that.
But then it like, yeah. But then now there's all this like seeping into the cracks. It's like, what if the game's good? You should buy it. It's only $80. And it's like, ugh. I don't know. I'm tired of
it. See, I don't get that seeping into the cracks thing. I just say no. And then Max calls me a fucking hipster for not wanting to play a game that's new.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I just see everyone talking about it. I'm like, man, I don't. It just makes me. It turns me off of the shit. You know?
Yeah.
It turns me off of of playing the game because I just, you know, I feel like overreaction of any kind, positive or negative, turns me off of something. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what the internet is. It's overreaction everywhere. So it's hard to get out of that.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Just tired of it. I wish I could just shut off all outside information about games. Because that's how I did play games when I was a wee lad. Like, I didn't know shit about the PS2 games because I was too stupid to look them up. And I didn't know. So when I saw a game, it was just pure, like, initial reaction. And I think I was happier that way.
We see the wild Psycho in the distance. No, you died at like 20K, right? I am the now.
Nah,
Oh, you died at
I was
50K?
pretty high.
Damn, I
Yeah.
gotta step my game up, dude. I'm
I
almost
lost a
there.
lot of points.
But yeah, I definitely feel that of like the fucking missing the days where it was just fucking play a game without knowing anything, dive into it, and like there's no outside pressure. It's just you in the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel that, like, I feel like I get asked to play games too much, you know?
Yeah.
And it burns me out, you know? Because I'm like, I want to play with the boys, but at the same time, we've been playing this for like a week straight. And I'm just, no, not I want to play Grounded still. Like,
Okay,
see, we took a good amount of break from Grounded to play it again. That's the thing. It's like, we have to like take breaks enough. Because I just get so burnt out, dude.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, sometimes I just want to play a game alone also. Like, fucking CS2. Like, me and Psycho have been playing CS2 a lot. And Psycho, I know that you're probably listening. I love you, buddy. But, you know, sometimes I just want to play alone, you know? And I have a hard time saying no. You know, I have a hard time saying no to people. So I just usually don't respond, or I'm like, because if I start typing, I'm gonna say yes. Like, that's just how I work.
Yeah.
Because I would rather just say yes and do it than we're the secret painting ace. Huh? But I'd rather just say yes and do it and get it over with than say no and have like an awkward moment.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
You know? Like,
yeah. Yeah,
this is how I
like.
That's how I be.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bro moment. Being a gamer in modern day society is hard. Struggles we have to face. Icebreaker.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like it was definitely a lot easier back whenever it was just like,
the olden days.
Just hop on, and then Skype was a bro moment. So like, fucking,
Skype.
Psych is wanting to know if there's a secret room. I don't do secret rooms behind paintings. I do them in other ways, sir. Man. But yeah, I don't know. It was just like, man, Skype. I felt like it was either an 8-hour call every other day, or it was like no one it was just like text chat and no one talked.
Yeah,
you know, that was the two.
It was the Skype moment,
and it kind of carried over to Discord, but now it's every day. It's pretty much an 8-hour call. It's like, bruh. Like, yeah. Whenever I first moved to this apartment, my internet was out for a couple weeks, and as much as I wanted to talk to the boys, like throughout that whole entire time I didn't have internet, I kind of liked not talking to the boys at the same time, because it was just a nice break.
It was nice to take a break.
You know?
Yeah. Take a moment to breathe.
It was a nice chill time. That's why I respect Ethan's time a lot, because he's working a lot, and then he's also got real life moment, you know?
Yeah.
Real life friends and fucking all that shit. So I'm like, hey yo, you know. But sometimes whenever he does get on and play Worms or Counter-Strike, I'm like, bruh. You know? Bruh. I do get a little sad, but it's okay. I love the man. But yeah. You know?
Yes, sir.
I hate to sound like a fucking fogey right now. I feel like we're sounding like fogies.
I know.
I miss the days of the Wii. I remember when the Wii came out.
It's only been like 7 years of childhood, but now I'm already the old man. At least people back in the olden days had like like a good 50 years maybe until they were like old.
Yeah.
But no, not anymore.
Man.
I feel like I'm gonna be talking about shit in just like 10 years from now. People will be like, "What? That game's so old."
Man, there's no winning.
No.
I do find it funny when you go into like boomer mode though, where you're like, "Oh, I'm so old." Oh, because you were younger than I am, and I
Yeah, but
like
to feel older. It's not fair. I don't know.
It's completely fair. What do you mean?
It's not fair that I have to feel so old because because now with the internet, anything that is older than like a month is out of date and is forgotten. And so,
oh, game freeze moment. I have to restart. Funny.
Fun. I gotta love it. I don't know. It's a bro moment.
Yeah, I understand. Kind of, but at the same time, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I'm just chilling. I'm big chilling, you know?
Yeah, but you live in like a void. So
what kind of void?
You don't really go out anywhere. You go out to eat, but that's all you do. And then you're just online all the time.
Yeah, but like
a social void. Not in terms of online social, but like in person.
Oh yeah, no, it's self-made, but like I do live in a bubble.
Yeah.
Because I am terrified of people. That's a bro moment.
Yeah, that is a bro moment.
Dude, it's like to the point where I think about solo queuing in Counter-Strike because I want to play the game, you know? But at the same time, I get scared because I'm like, I'm just gonna get fucking. I'm gonna get it, dude. I fucking suck at this game. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh
God.
And then in real life, I'm like, dude, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I don't even go to like family events. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we
like,
kind of just stopped parties forever ever since COVID. We don't really have get-togethers anymore.
But yeah, fucking. I feel like it's hard to talk to my family because I'm two people at the same time. I am Ben Pittman and I am Ace Man. There's like no fucking
yeah.
Like it is a bro moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how to balance it. I'm Spider-Man.
I'm pretty much the same person. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But like with my family, I grew up in a Christian household.
Yeah.
Like
the religion.
Like my family hasn't really been super strict, but it's like, you know, I obviously self-censor around my family out of respect and like fucking, you know, all that shit. And like, I don't know, there's just like a point in time where whenever I was in my room online talking to people that didn't give a fuck about like cursing or fucking whatever was, you know, it was just like freeing. And so I just started like parroting that, and also just like that became my online like just personality a little bit, man.
Yeah,
you know, of just like I can say what I want right now and like I'm not gonna get in trouble. That's insane.
Yeah.
And in my house I couldn't really do that because my family, and you know, like my family has always been like pretty like a little bit lax, like with swearing. Like you could say like shit or ass and like a joke, you know, and they don't really care. But like, you know, no fucks, no cunts, you know, like obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just that, and also like I've been online so much and for so long like 10 years of my life I've been on the internet in my room, like not really talking to my family that much. So it feels like it's really hard to like talk to someone who doesn't understand your interests, you know, or like even if they would want to understand, it's hard to like communicate that, you know?
Yeah.
At least for me, like I just don't know how to like even get into a topic because every time I try and bring it up, I just stutter like crazy, and I'm like Minecraft, you know?
Yeah.
It's a bro moment.
I get that. I haven't talked to like distant relatives that I don't really.
Yeah.
Like my uncle Gary in Utah. So first problem, he's like completely deaf and can't hear anything.
Oh yeah.
And like he's just like I don't know. Not the type of person I'd want to talk to. He's very I don't know how would I put it, anti-school. Like I don't know. He never I don't did he even graduate high school? I don't know. But it's just like whenever I say anything where it's like, "Oh yeah, I've been going to college." And then he's like, "Oh yeah. I never went to college. I don't." It's just I don't know. Everything I've talked to him about, it's just like I get the opposite instantly, like the opposite view. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, you know, what do I say back? You know?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can talk to my Utah grandparents anymore because, well, my grandma on my dad's side, she is like, I don't know if it's like full dementia or it's not like Alzheimer's, but it's like, you know, just I think regular old dementia, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty slow.
Yeah.
You know, degradation of mental whatever. And then my grandpa just cannot hear anything. And I can't scream loud enough into the phone to talk to him anymore. So it's kind of a bro moment. And my grandma on my mom's side, she's always causing drama all the time. And it's like,
that is an old really person moment. It's either you can't hear, can't remember, or you're bored and you don't care.
Exactly. The trio.
It's the trio, dude.
Yeah. It's a bro moment.
My grandma's chill. My grandma on my mom's side's chill.
Yeah.
She just hangs out in a wheelchair in the living room, watches Gunsmoke, and hangs out.
Yeah.
She's a hoarder though. She has like a pile of newspapers and shit and like just I think everything.
Old people kind of are. Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
yeah, my grandparents have a lot of stuff in the basement.
Dude, our garage is a heap. It is a oof.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a bro moment.
It's just a big pile. Yeah. Our garage is still kind of like that. We did go through and like started cleaning it out, but projects like that just never get finished here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What always happens is like it starts and it's going fine, and then like halfway through things kind of slow down, and then things that are supposed to be temporary become permanent.
Yeah, like your bathroom behind you that's unfinished for years.
Yes, that.
It's been like 10 years? Like how long has it been? Yeah.
It's been longer than that, I think. I mean, I moved in here when I was like 9 or something. So I think it's been like 11 years. That's probably never going to get finished in my lifetime. There's also just all these random bins around that were like temporarily placed there to move, but now they're not being moved. It's a bro moment. Classic. My dad always like plans these projects and then it's always just, oh, I've been working all day and I don't want to I'm too tired to work on projects or and then if it's like the weekend or whatever and he does have plenty of time to work on it, he just does his gardening all day.
Man.
And so, I mean, he's probably not going to do much gardening now since it's like fall and winter, but it's frustrating.
It's like, it has been more than 10 years, Father.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move out before the time that this gets done. Like, that's what you gotta say.
Well, yeah, definitely. I think it's
Like,
given at this point. This is why I just have to start doing stuff myself. Like, the toilet's broken, I'm the one that's gonna have to fix it because no one else can. You know, oh, we have plumbing issues, sink isn't draining, garbage disposal's broken, fan ceiling doesn't work, lawnmower doesn't work, gotta replace the spark plug and all this shit. What else do we got? Oh yeah, need to install a microwave vent into the wall. My sewing machine's broken, can you fix it? Just constant. These are all like the dad tasks that I have to do now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So it's a bro moment. Now I feel like if I move out, it's gonna fall into shambles. I feel like I'm fucking the glue that's barely holding everything together. God. I don't know. It's a bro moment. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to just finish the fucking project. It's that he's just like putting it off and procrastinating with other garbage. That's like he's doing pseudo productive tasks that like are maybe a tiny bit productive, but they really like you can do it any other time. Just get the big important thing out of the way first.
Yes, sir. Me one.
Yeah. It's just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. That's how it be.
Yeah.
In the Chip Plays household. How long have we been going for?
We've been going for an hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Kind of surprising. It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah. Should we go for a little longer since like we might be cutting out some of the visual stuff or?
No, it's fine. I think we're just gonna fucking leave it. I don't care, honestly. We're gaming, dude.
Yeah.
We're playing Minecraft. We are gaming.
That is true. We are gaming.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well,
the video will be on Spotify and YouTube. Do what you want, brother. Do what you want, brother. Apparently, we can customize our Spotify podcast profile, but I haven't looked into it.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. All right, DadBodians.
That's all for today, DadBodians.
That is all. I'm sorry for not uploading podcasts.
Share, subscribe.
We're good. Like, share, rate, subscribe.
Rate 5 stars.
Rate 5 stars. I guess you can rate the podcast on Spotify.
That's true.
We're doing the old school YouTube rate.
YouTube.
I remember doing that without even. It was gone for the longest time, and I still did it because that's what YouTubers did. Like in my mind, I was like, YouTubers do this, so I'll say rate, subscribe.
Yeah.
I was watching like old 2013 Tobuscus. I was in 2016 going like, rate, subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. Bye, DadBodians. Love yous.
Bye.
See ya.
Have fun.